What's going on, Battlefield community? It's your dog Tech156 says, welcome back to another tip video. Today is all about the anti-air vehicle today, the Ebaa Wildcat. Unfortunately, it's not ready to spawn yet because I think the game just started. All the vehicles out right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go edit it out. I'm going to give you some tips to how to take down the best of the best pilots in any video game, which is Battlefield players. And actually, one is popping right now. Right now, I'm using the default cannon because I'm gonna put what I was talking about. Like, this cannon is probably gonna be good for tank, I guess, tanks and all that stuff. That's like we gotta get 300 vehicle kills, assists, and all that stuff with this vehicle, which is hard to do, right? And then this is the other one you do a lot. It's a 40mm cannon. It's good for light targets, personnel, and armored targets. But if you really focus about, if you really want to be that guy that's annoying in AA, do AA and these missiles right here, because these missiles are they're very easy to learn. You just gotta get them to pop. You gotta get them just to pop their countermeasures first, right? The anti-tank, if you want to go against tanks, then yeah, that's will be it for you right here. I hope you enjoyed my video. Yeah, but that's what I use for the AA tank loadout. Focus more air to air than air to ground. Air to ground is pretty easy. I'll probably go get up, put the tank to C1, and we'll get some couple kills and show you how many bullets does it take with the regular dual 30mm AA to kill an infantry versus like the big cannon one. See, right now we got a helicopter flying around in the air, so let's do it. If you like this new way of me doing tips actually in game and fight, go ahead and drop a like on the video right now, and comment down below. Or do you want me to go against AI and do it? Y'all let me know. Because they got 2 helicopters out, so multiple opportunities, and they got another tank out. Okay, I need to get away from that AA tank because they got the secondary cannon that I want on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and back up. You know, you probably already saw me, but I'm trying to give y'all some tips, man, without dying. You know, that's gonna be a long tip video. So this is the only tank, I repeat, this is the only tank that you're allowed to camp and push forward in when you feel like it. But you gotta learn how to turn it on and turn it off. So now, since the helicopters know we're out here, they're not gonna expose themselves very easily, you know? So like this little air-to-air, this transportation vehicle, it's gonna take like maybe 2 bursts of my AA gun to take it out, but you gotta be careful on your timer, you know what I'm saying? I'm tag the vehicle. Then boom, took it out. That's very simple and easy to do with this gun, but the thing is, like, it overeats so often. Like 1 burst and that's it, you know. When we come out to take out infantry, I get you to get good at tracking them. So like this poor soul right here is gonna be my victim if he pops out. If she pops out. Like this guy right here across the way. Like, it's like a little bloom system with the AA, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be very cautious of how many bullets you can. Like this guy right here, we'll take him out. To me, it's a little bit difficult to take him out, but do it in bursts because it's like it's gonna recoil back and forth. But you don't want to stand too perfectly still because here we go. See, guy with a wingsuit right here. He just ran into somebody.
Allied troops targeting Bravo 1.
Try to get an infantry that's perfectly still so I could like show you how many bullets it takes. I hope I don't want to go against AI and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the whole purpose of the vehicle, being in game, going against live people. So we got right here. It doesn't take it takes a lot of bullets to kill him. Let's see if we get the sniper right here. And they're not exposing themselves that often, so it's gonna be kind of hard. Yeah, we ready to take his fire. So me, when I take my first rocket hit from the ground, I do a little quick repair to get back in the fight. But now see, we got a helicopter in the air, so I'm gonna use my missiles. When it comes down to using air-to-air missiles, you want to get them to pop their countermeasures first. And if you have like a friend in the air or they're in a helicopter, oh, it's already going down. Oh, rest in peace. Sorry, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place in the vehicle. I'm actually playing the game and enjoying it so far. But your main priority to be taking down the air, and after you take out the air to ground, immediately just fight ground target, infantry targets. Right now, we're trying to push it and be a little aggressive here. 'Cause I don't want to sell my team in this tip video by just sitting around not doing anything. Air to vehicles, I mean grounded air vehicles are easy. So let's see. I see this guy over here. Oh my god, there's so much landmines over here. Damn.
Engaging in Charlie 1.
And I got another assist on that. L. See, I'm gonna stand still. When you try to use an AA, just hit the brakes on the vehicles. Just hit your shots with it. There you go. You see how long it took me to kill that guy? So that's a perfect example of how much damage you could do. So that's why you kind of want to stay far range with this vehicle. Now I want to try to get an air-to-air target. Hopefully I don't run into a tank anytime soon, because if you run into a tank, it's gonna be a problem. Well, should I say a main battle tank per se. I'm kind of peek over. I see a helicopter over here, and I'm just gonna speed by this tank. If he doesn't peek my way, we're good. All right, we got transfer helicopter. They already pop flares, so your missiles will only go 400 meters towards the target. So we're about, well, almost in range. You should be in range of this helicopter, but I think it just went down. So right now, there's no possible way to take it down, but hold on, we got a little, got another helicopter that's far range. There we go. We got a scout helicopter. Here we go. Yeah, missile lock will fire one. He's gonna pop his flares. You don't know where it comes from. You start shooting him with an AA, but you kind of go tell him to get away from it, you know? Missile lock. Once you get the missile lock on the target, oh, he jumped out. When you get the missile lock on the target, you have to follow it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Now, since my position is exposed already, I'm gonna go try to take out this next attack helicopter. We're deep behind enemy lines. This is literally against everything I teach about, especially with this vehicle. Like, I'd rather have my AA tank at least in the middle of the battlefield where push forward and forward back. All right, here's another air to ground opportunity. I think they got so much movement in this game, it's not even funny. My goal is when I shoot the infantry is never to overheat my guns because I don't want to wait for it. Got this other attack helicopter chasing our thing. So we got this chopper here. I want to pop my smoke. Get my target lock. He's probably gonna pop his flares. Oh, I didn't mean to fire 2 missiles. I thought he popped his flares earlier. So right there, that was a rookie mistake. I fired 2 back to back. I saw him pop his flares earlier. Now he's like going to hide behind the wall. Oh, I took a hit. Yeah, that's a tank till. Oh, yep, that's armor. All right, when we come down to enemy tanks, just running the other direction. Just hope they miss. I gotta get behind this wall ASAP. Now since this vehicle's here, we're gonna re-engage it. Fire 1 missile, wait for them to pop his countermeasures. Countermeasures been popped. Switch your AA guns. Oh god. We gotta back up. It's gonna be hard for us to back up here. We just took a rocket hit and we're low health. Obviously, when you're low health, if you have the repair tool, awesome. If you don't be afraid to fall back. Let the auto repair do its thing. Not completely out of the fight yet. And shooting down helicopters is a little bit harder. Jets is the hardest because they fly further than anybody else in the game, and it's hard to get a target acquired. I need to do another quick repair so I can be full health. Me right now, I'm just looking for that helicopter. We can start taking them out. Unfortunately, you don't have air radar. Oh, I got someone walking up toward me. Oh, we got some people walking up towards me. And the thing is, the problem with this is like, if they keep walking up to you, you have to keep moving. Probably best not to stand still. This guy got C4. We're gonna take him out, but we're gonna keep moving forward. We want to get the air to air, man. I might even have to chop this vehicle up to get some air to ground. Sorry, I keep saying air to air, but air to ground tactics. You know what I'm saying? But my AI giving away my position, so we're gonna go deep behind enemy lines here. If this guy would stop giving away my position, yo, if you hop in my tank, send the ammunition to when we need it, man. Don't be like that guy. See, even though you're going up against a guy close range, just take your time with it, man. You got all day to take him out. All right, here we go. So they pop their countermeasures, so their logo for locking down not gonna be on for a hot minute. Now this is where you send 2 missiles. Let them know who boss. Fire 1. Fire 2. Stay locked onto them. When they get out of 400 plus meters range, it's not gonna look well. It's still in range. You force it to bail out. Boom, vehicle down. You see how he popped his countermeasures way too soon? Maybe because the jet is locking on to them. We got our F-35. I'm gonna go ahead and get a lock on this guy. He's gonna pop his countermeasures because he don't know I'm locked onto them. And then we're gonna start doing air-to-ground operations. He's gonna try to use the smart rockets on me, and I'm gonna pop my smoke. Now we're gonna shoot him down. Fire 2 missiles. Oh no, I got. Oh no! But see how it's like pros and cons to using that tank. I got a lock on the first helicopter. They're pretty good. The second helicopter got out of range. Infantry was gonna constantly come aggressively at you, so you have to just learn turn on offense, turn on defense. And me to be teaching it while doing it in game, I think it's a better way to give out tips. Now I'm gonna give out some additional tips, right? On that helicopter I talked about it. So if you're in that vehicle tank, there is 2 different type of weapons that you can use. You can keep the double dual AA if you really want to take out like air-to-air targets versus air-to-ground. But there's gonna be pros and cons to like all that stuff, man. And then when it comes down to the missiles, it's a learning curve because you got to be in range of them. You know, it's not like how it was back in there where you could just lock them from across the map and then shoot them out of the sky. No, it's not like that anymore. So you have to really lock onto them, stay within their wrist distance, make them pop their flares like how they just made me pop my flares, and just you know, if you need to push up, if your team needs you to put the objective, don't be afraid to put the objective at the end of the day. But that's the end of my tip videos. I hope you enjoyed it. This is our update 3. But what other vehicles should I do? Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time.